Hello everyone, my name is Tim Hannon. Welcome to another edition of the Anglers Covey Shop Report. Let's start with the South Platte. Today the Dream Stream is flowing at 249 CFS. Although the flows are consistently up and the weather's gotten colder, the brownie run is still unpredictable. I went up with John Easton and Colt Maloney, several other local guides the other day, and we did not see a lot of fish in the river. The fish we did see were in the lower stretches of the river. One thing we did see was a lot of people, so be prepared for some combat fishing. There's been a lot of attention drawn to this stretch because of the brown trout spawn. This is a double-edged sword because the fishing for these big guys can be phenomenal. However, people are not fully aware that fishing to these spawning trout can very easily kill them before they produce their young. A few things to remember. Never sight fish to trout that are coupled up. These fish are in the process of making babies. If you see fish that are resting on their reds or circular-shaped spawning beds, do not disturb them. Try to bite, land, and release these fish as soon as possible. Lastly, when releasing these fish, hold them facing still upstream in medium-slow water until the fish swims from your hands. Watch the fish for a minute to make sure that the fish does not porpoise in any way. If it does, then re-net the fish and start the release process over. We need to keep this resource real strong for our future generations. There were sightings of some kokanee by the bridge, but the run is not very thick yet. The weather is also supposed to be very nice over this weekend, so if you head up to see what the fuss is all about, this would be a great weekend to go check it out. 11 Mile Canyon is fishing well. 11 Mile is flowing at 185 CFS right now. Now that the stream improvement is done to Sportsman's Paradise section of the South Platte, we should see more consistent flows coming from the dam. The blue-wing olives are starting to come off pretty thick. Use some small parachute Adams to full selective fish. With the flows being higher, there are more opportunities to nymph fish. This is the time of year when you can start using slightly bigger nymphs. A size 18 red-headed stepchild is one of my favorites. Cheeseman and Deckers are still very hard to predict right now. The flow is at 103 CFS, but this varies from day to day. These fluctuating flows makes the fish's feeding patterns hard to put a finger on. Baetis and small midge patterns should be used with large attractor patterns. Again, a small parachute Adams would be a great choice for a dry fly fishing. The weather should be great again, so this is a nice place to get when it's really windy in South Park because you can find some shelter from the wind. The Arkansas River below Pueblo Reservoir is still your best bet for great time fishing this year. The flow is at 226 CFS right now. There will be a great blue-wing olive hatch in the late morning and should extend through the afternoon. This stretch is infamous for the fish turning off and on like a light switch when the hatch comes. I always go prepared with my 4-weight strung with a dry fly for this hatch. If you spend too much time fumbling for your dry fly box, you can miss the best part of the hatch. Streamer fishing is still awesome right now. You can employ many different techniques, from floating line and floating streamers to a full sink line with a monster of a streamer on your line. With these flows, I would try to get a little deeper with a moderate sinking leader and a heavier fly like a Sculpzilla or a Slump Buster. Nymphing is incredibly effective right now. Various Prince nymphs seem to be working well. Any beadhead fly would work out well. Some bigger check nymphs will work as well as weight instead of split shot. One of our goals here at the Covey is to let people know that there's a bounty of adventures that you can explore. One of the reasons that people say they do not fish as much as they want is because the anglers in crowds. Well, we're out here today, and I assure you that there are no crowds and very few people. If you would like to see specific report done on your native water, or just happen to be traveling to a destination and need a little more information, please contact us at info@anglerscovey.com. I hope you enjoyed the report today, and if you would like more information, please visit us at anglerscovey.com or feel free to drop by the shop where you will find the most professional and friendly staff in all of Colorado. Happy fishing and tight lines.